Alejandro Mayorkas is running Joe Biden's Department of Homeland Security, DHS, and it was just discovered that he has been running a secret domestic intelligence program that even his own employees are worried that they are violating American civil liberties. If this is true, and it looks like it is, then the Department of Homeland Security is being run like the Soviet Union's KGB under Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back. So according to a cache of internal DHS documents obtained by Politico of all sources, the secret DHS operation is known as Overt Human Intelligence Collection Program, and it allows the federal government to interrogate Americans in prison and jail as well as illegal migrants at detention centers. They called it overt because then they could say that it's voluntary and it's out in the open, but do we really know if it's voluntary? I mean, they're dealing with prisoners. So all you losertarian civil liberties hawks and you anti-CIA Jacobins, where the hell are you? Isn't it amazing that when left-wing politicians start doing things that leftist activists have protested, marched, and shouted over for years and decades even, they suddenly go silent?
How dare you?
It's like Bill Clinton when he was president. He was the poster child for Gloria Allred, Patricia Ireland, and who else? Gloria Steinem and that ilk. He was sexually assaulting women, allegedly, left and right his entire political career. These activists sat back and did nothing. They sat back and said nothing. And that's because Bill told them that he would push their political agenda. And so it turns out that we learned that the character of a president no longer matters when it's a Democrat, so long as he supports their political agenda. A Democrat can do whatever the hell he wants. And that's why I think leftist activists are scum of the earth. Now, according to Politico, it says those documents also reveal that a significant number of employees in DHS's intelligence office have raised concerns that the work they are doing could be illegal. You think? Under this Democrat program, the Domestic Intelligence Program, Biden officials are allowed to seek interviews with just about anyone in the United States. That includes people held in immigrant detention centers, local jails, and federal prisons. The DHS intelligence folks that they are conducting intelligence interviews, they must tell the people that they want to interview that their participation is voluntary. I wonder if that's like voluntary compliance of the IRS. But the fact that they are allowed to go directly to people in prison without bringing their lawyers in, this raises important civil liberties concerns, don't you think? Now, the administration tells us that they're using this program to gather information about threats to the United States, including transnational drug trafficking and organized crime. But does anyone truly believe that? Do you believe that they're doing that and not using these programs, these interviews against American citizens? Because if they were really going after transnational drug trafficking and organized crime, then how could they allow the Mexican drug cartels and China to increase the amount of fentanyl coming over our border by 20% over the last year? That number comes from the CDC, by the way. Now, the KGB DHS agents, they will say that there's nothing wrong with this program because, after all, it's called the Overt Human Intelligence Collection Program, and that American citizens are willing to speak voluntarily. The entire concept behind Miranda versus Arizona. You've seen that in cop shows where they have to read someone their rights, right? The entire purpose of that was because average citizens didn't really understand that what they say to law enforcement could be used against them and harm them even if they did nothing wrong. So the Miranda notification warns the citizen that what they say may be used against them and that they have the right to an attorney. This DHS program makes a mockery of that and our civil rights. But there seems to now be some trouble in paradise for Mayorkas and his KGB agents who go along with this crap. According to the report, an unknown employee in the document cache allegedly said that the Overt Human Intelligence Collection Program's office is shady and runs like a corrupt government. Say it ain't so, Joe. A second document supposedly said that workers also claimed The program triggered so many red flags that they wanted the program to pay for legal liability insurance. Folks, that's pretty bad. And yet they didn't say anything until now, and they did their job all along. A former DHS Secretary for Intelligence, Carrie Bachner, told Politico that if the secret intelligence program exists to question citizens, that it's immoral. She said, quote, "I don't know any counsel in their right mind that would sign off on that, and any member of Congress that would say, that's okay. If these people are out there interviewing folks that still have constitutional privileges without their lawyer, that's immoral." God bless her, because she's right. All right, so that's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for spending time with us. We'll see you in the next one.